Hey, good morning everybody. It's about 8:33, almost 8:34. And I was going to do this WWE wrestling news kind of thing, talk about some of the current WWE news. I know I've did it recently before, but I thought I'd do something new. I started to talk about some new news or some new rumors that have been going on over the past week or so. Now, some of this you may know of, and some of this you may not. Well, essentially, as you can see, I'm wearing my CM Punk Best in the World shirt. So, one of the things I'm going to talk about is CM Punk. And the reason I'm going to talk about CM Punk is because apparently, as we all know, I mentioned this previously, I think in the other video where I talked about some wrestling news, or WWE news. CM Punk is being considered by WWE as having the title, the WWE Championship, taken away from him. That's right, the WWE is considering taking CM Punk's WWE Championship away from him because the ratings have dropped. Now, the WWE has to realize something right now, and I think, and I agree with everybody when they say WWE has to realize this. The fact that it's not CM Punk's fault, hell, it's not even John Cena's fault. Right now, the WWE is sandwiched in between the fact that you had, what was it? You had the fucking Fiesta Bowl, which was one of the best Fiesta Bowls I've seen between Stanford and Oklahoma State, a matchup that people wanted to see. And then next Monday, you've got the National Championship, which is LSU and Alabama, which is being dubbed Game of the Century 2. So WWE has to realize right now the ratings are slipping because they're sandwiched in between not only the Christmas season, which was the Monday following Christmas, and even before that, but they also have to realize that they're sandwiched in between between the BCS schedule. There's nothing they can really do about that. Now, well, there is something they could do about it, but they'd have to basically do what they do here on the West Coast if you have standard television. And that is, if you have standard television, then here on the West Coast, you would initially get Raw at about 9 o'clock. You basically get like a replay, if you will. You wouldn't get the live one because the live one is if you have HD. You essentially, like I said, get the replay. So if I'm WWE and I know I don't want to lose any ratings, I say to myself, okay, BCS bowl games, Monday Night Football, let's just switch it over to 9 o'clock until this BCS crap is over with or whatever. That's what I would do, because I know I'd get ratings in. But essentially, it's due to the fact that because of the ratings in the eyes of them, that they are considering, not strongly, but they are very much considering taking the WWE Championship off CM Punk. Now, it looks like the first initial target to put the title on away from Punk, to basically have the title won from Punk and be put on to the first initial superstar, it looks like they're going to try to give that opportunity to, is Dolph Ziggler. Now, some people like this, some people don't, and that's understandable. Now, if they don't put it on Dolph, there might be a reason for that, and that reason might be due to the fact that the first championship match was this past Monday, and it was basically a botched deal. Basically, everything was botched at times. So, well, not everything, but there were certain spots that were botched, not by CM Punk. Well, perhaps maybe one or twice by CM, but mostly by Dolph. Now, some people may excuse the fact that it was Dolph's first big match, and that it was Dolph's first big match ever for the championship, and that essentially he's going to have butterflies. Well, you know what? It doesn't make any difference. It doesn't make any difference. Now, the thing is, come the Rumble, when they have another matchup, when they have the second match, of course they throw in the stipulation that Laurinaitis is going to be the referee. Now that kind of throws into question, will Laurinaitis screw CM Punk out of the title? We don't know that. Now, here's the thing. If they do that, it's either not just due to the ratings, but it's also due to another rumor going around that CM Punk may be taking time off. Now, according to one reviewer who watched Sean's View Entertainment's report on this, was basically CM Punk is not going to take any time off. I don't know why WWE... Now, here's the thing. If somebody's reporting after doing, as they said, doing more research, and CM Punk's not going to take any time off, then why would WWE consider it? I don't know. But here's the thing, though. If CM Punk doesn't lose the title at the Rumble, if he doesn't lose the title, if he somehow retains it, then the following month could be the month he loses the title. Now here's why I say that. Because according to reports and sources, we've talked about this before, and it looks like it's being considered even more so now, heading into that timeline, or heading into that time frame, I should say, that WWE is considering once again, and like I said, even more so, of not only taking the title off Punk, but inserting the title into the main event of WrestleMania. That's right. WWE is considering, and I know a lot of you fans out there are not going to like this, especially you Cena haters, but the WWE is considering putting the WWE Championship back on John Cena for WrestleMania. Now you might say, why is WWE doing this? They have a potential matchup for the title already lined up between Punk and Jericho. Well, here's the thing about that. Put yourself in WWE's shoes. You know you have a bestseller in merchandise with CM Punk, somebody that not only the young male demographic gets behind, but even some young kids and young women. But essentially, in the WWE's mind, you may have all that with him. You may have all that, with him. But he's still considered, in their eyes, an indie guy. A guy that doesn't have the name brand, if you will, doesn't have the name brand, if you will, to walk in as the champion. That's essentially what it is. He doesn't have the name recognition, there we go, to walk in as champion. So, what do they do? What do they do? So, what would they do? What is the more considered option? Well, the more considered option in their minds, take the belt off Punk, somehow put it on Cena, and have Rock and Cena for the title, because that's more, because both of them have name recognition, people know about them more, and they're not associated as just being guys that got their starts on the indie circuit. You know what I'm saying? But that's also another way WWE might be considering taking the title off CM Punk. Now, how would they do this? Well, of course, how would they do this if Punk retains at the Rumble? Well, of course, they'd be doing it, like I said, in the following month at the Elimination Chamber. And they'd be doing it in the Chamber match itself, which would involve Punk, Ziggler, Miz, Truth, Kane, and Cena. Those would be your participants for the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match. I don't know about the SmackDown side just yet, but that's what they're considering for the Raw side. Now, again, I'm not saying, though, let me stress this by saying that this is all rumors. These are all just rumors that are being talked about and being strongly considered within WWE. These are rumors and stuff that I've read from sources like 4FW Online, Wrestling Observer, Wrestling News World, Dave Meltzer, Richard Gray, Bill Apter, whatever you want to call him. Everybody is talking about these rumors that are being strongly considered by WWE, some of these decisions. So, again, I'm not saying that they're going to go through with this. They still might go with Punk and Jericho for the title, which I'm pretty sure a lot of wrestling fans would like to see instead of Cena and Rock. But again, in my opinion, what it is what it is, and the reason behind them considering even more so now of having Rock and Cena for the title is because of name recognition, and they probably believe it brings more prestige, not just to the match, but more prestige to the championship. Because I guess in WWE's mind, what better way to send off Rock than to send off The Rock in his final match, perhaps his final match with the company, than to let him walk out with the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Just saying. So, but that's the WWE. That's the major WWE news coming out of the WWE this week. Comment down below. The title may not say major WWE news. It may say Rock and Cena for a title. So again, comment down below. Tell me what you think, and I'll talk to you all later.